I'm not gonna write you a love song, 'cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one, you see. I'm not gonna write you a love song, 'cause you asked for it. Oh, man. This is just amazing. I'm not gonna write you to say, yeah, Lita's writing a love song about me. I am getting Taylor Swifted, y'all. I've never been so honored in my life that a Grammy winning recording artist like Lita Margarita in the theme of AI meets Junie, meets Sarah McLachlan, meets sad dog music, that I would ever get a song written about me. Yo, there's a major artist on the prowl that is writing a song about me. Tell me I made it without telling me I made it. Tell me I made it, y'all. There is a recording artist out there that is writing songs about me. Oh my God. This is the best. Like, come on. How many YouTube artists know? Like, I got Grammy winning a recording artist, Lita Margarita, in the spirit of Chat GPT meets Junie, meets AI, meets no patent, that I'm going to get a song not written by Lita and not sung by Lita about me, which I think makes it even better news for me. Because, it ain't her talking or writing. Oh my God, totally. Like, I'm just getting started on this live, man, because I didn't even know about Lita working the sad community tab. I didn't even know Lita had a YouTube channel anymore. Right? Where's the language barrier? I thought she just told the court that there was a language barrier inhibiting her from understanding what police officers are telling her. But now she's going to write a song about me? Oh my God, you make it so easy. You make it so easy. Like, it's just, hold on. I had to share this because I went live so fast. I didn't even like tell anybody about it. Hold on. Let me put this on my Instagram. Oh my God. Thank God I take late lunches. Oh. Because I don't know how you work in offices, but like I'm always the one to take the latest lunch, because when you take a lunch at 2 o'clock, when you leave at 5, you only have 2 hours left. So like I always take the latest lunch possible, because mornings always fly for me. It's the afternoon that hits me. So I take the latest possible lunch shift all the time, because I want to go to lunch, come back, have an hour left, and leave. That's how I work. Let's see here. Link. Not gonna write you a love song, cause you. The last time I sang a song, I sang it so well that Kid Rock had to take a cut out of my YouTube earnings because I sang Picture, and Kid Rock said, "Oh, you sang that too well." I sang it a cappella with no music, and I had to share revenue with Kid Rock from that one stream because I sang Picture. Let me see, live on YouTube now. I'm going to bring up a whole bunch of shit right now. Let me see. Live on YouTube now. Not going to write you a love song. I'm getting written love songs, guys. Do you guys get love songs written about you? Because this is my first time. This is my first time at it. I hope that the lyrics are as instrumental in life as the ones from Junie. Oh my God, baby girl Lisa. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, BGL. Do you want to come up, Lisa? and say what you want to say about Lita, she might write a song about you. This bitch is writing a song about me. Lisa, come up. Come up, Lisa. And the point I have been trying to make is that why would this one woman who has 40 felonies looking at her, baby killing charges that haven't hit yet, a bankruptcy claim that just came out, Eric's out of work, Lita hasn't worked in years, poor things, and now Lita's spending all her time talking about me? And Lita, I'm sorry that the bald, which I'm not. By the way, when I fell, the reason why I shaved my head was because on top of falling and laying on my teeth, I got a big wad of gum stuck right here. And we tried to cut it out and it didn't take. So, but you see, it's all growing back. It's all there. And is it like writing the songs that you're not claiming copyright patents for? Is that why? Lisa, do you want to come up? Here's a link for Lisa. Lisa, baby girl Lisa only. If you want to come up, Lee, it's up to you. No one's holding you to it. So let me go to Instagram. Not gonna write you to say. Oh, there's the love song. Cause you asked for it, cause you need one, you see. And you would think Lita would have better things to do with the bankruptcy, with the child unaliving, with the 40 felonies to her. Focus on me. So we have here a new single is coming out soon. And look, The Art of Lita. Do not try to sabotage my work again. What work am I trying to sabotage? The bullshit AI that you're putting on Amazon? I believe if there are already 2 copyright strikes on the record, everyone knows what happens when it reaches 3. So that's her saying that I have 2 strikes on my record and for me to get the 3rd, so my channel goes down. If anybody wants to challenge my YouTube copyright strike through the proper process, Lisa, send me a DM. Is that you? Or text, just so I know it's you. I just have to make sure it's you, Lisa, and not somebody else pretending to be, because it'll probably lead up posing as Lisa. Okay.
Hey, Ryan.
Hey.
John,
Yes.
you do not let off that gas pedal. You keep that gas pedal pushed down. You're exposing her lying, cheating ass. She's a baby killer. Do not let up on her.
I won't. I will never let it off on her. She is a baby killer.
She
And
understands the language very well. She understands the law better than anybody because she keeps getting away with all the fucking frauds, the stealing.
And Lisa, what people don't know is that, like, Lita reminded me that me and Lita were in court once before years ago, and now I have access to all those court records of the judge yelling at Lita, who's pretending to act as her own attorney. So Lita was pretending to act as her own attorney when she had one against me, and then the judge said, "You have an attorney," and now she wants to claim that she doesn't understand the English language, and she still keeps getting away with it, Lisa.
I don't get it. I don't get it. When karma comes for her, John, I want you to do the biggest expose on her.
That's what I've been doing, Lee. Like, I don't know what else to do. Like, I just got off the phone with one of my very good friends, and they were like, "John, you have to call the police." And I'm like, I've done that already.
That's the part that's sad.
I called the police. I called the DA. I sent them emails. I could prove it. And they don't want anything to do with me. And meanwhile, they're letting her walk away and get away with literal murder for not once but twice now. And now she's writing songs about me.
That there blew me away. Maybe she'll team up with Soldier Boy.
That'll be the next hit. I bet you. It'll be a Soldier Boy, Lita Margarita cross promotion, and then I'll put them on the single life together after Lita drops Eric for the umpteenth time. Come on, man.
Oh, he's just as bad as she is. They lie to cover each other's asses. I'm sorry, I call a spade by a spade. And Lita, I know you're probably having someone spy.
Oh, no, she's watching us right now, Lisa. And because you came up on my panel, she will attack you. But trust me.
I don't give two fucks about Lita. Let her come to my page.
The only person that Lita is concerned about is me. Hence why she's writing love songs about me. And I haven't even showed her this Art of Lita YouTube page is all about me, where she gets 1 or 2 likes. Meanwhile, she's facing down the barrel of the gun of 40 felonies. The fact that she killed her baby, the fact that her and Eric just claimed bankruptcy, the fact that they're still stealing and scamming from people. And this is Lita's only recourse because she only cares about me because I'm the only one out there really putting it there. And she wants me to shut up so quick. And I'm done. And you're gonna write a love song about me. Meanwhile, she's claiming that she gets no royalties and no outside income. I mean, it's all gonna come back to her, or maybe it won't. I don't know.
John, I have this personal thing. As you know, I had given birth 19 years ago to a stillborn. So, there's many younger women out there that want children and can't have them. That bitch had a baby and she killed it.
Yep.
No ifs, ands, or buts, Lita. If you don't fucking like it, come on into my DMs, bitch.
Everyone knows that Lita killed that baby. Everyone fucking knows it. And when they knew it before the autopsy came out, and the few people that had her back before the autopsy came back are now gone. They're gone.
I can't see how anybody would cover her back, John, due to the fact.
Lisa, they do it because they hate me. These people have no self-pride or any type of anything, confidence. I don't know what to tell you, but they don't like me so much that they're willing to back a baby killer. And that's who Lita has on her side.
Yeah, well, Lisa. Like I said, Lita can jump in my DMs all she wants because I've seen her bullshit over the years. I'm not intimidated by Lita or her fucking husband, whatever you want to call him. Her sponsor to get a
and you're not the only cast member to say it, Lisa. And thank God for you because David Toborowski, Annie, the other Annie, Ashley, Larissa, countless cast members have been on my comments saying that Lita did this. This shit needs to happen. And the fact that she is still walking around free and now writing love songs about me, how can you say you're guilty without saying you're guilty? The only person she's worried about the opinion is mine. That's why she's going. And
that tells you what type of person you're dealing with, John. Instead of grieving properly, because I heard the conversations with Maria and her. She did not grieve for that child whatsoever. Lita is worried about Lita.
She told Maria that the baby was dead when it was still alive.
Exactly. That's what I mean, John. That's this whole story. Do not let up. Do not let up.
I'm not.
Because I will jump on your platform every time. Lita wants to come after you because she has an obsession with you. Well, Lita, that's about par for the course. Personally, if you were in Pennsylvania, I'd do a 302 on your ass.
The good thing is that like I have people like you, Lisa, and other cast members, and like, but the problem is that she's still getting away with this shit, and I don't know what
Yes.
to do. Like I've tried. I mean, I don't want to tell people to inundate the Wisconsin police or the Adams County Sheriff with phone calls about what I'm posting because, I don't want that. I don't want to interfere in a police investigation. But also on the other side of the fucking dime, like, what the fuck with this police investigation? Why is, the autopsy already claimed that Lita killed the baby. Why is she facing no charges towards that? Like, I don't get it.
I don't either
Don't
unless
get
there's
it.
a deeper investigation to put her away for life.
Well, between the 40 felonies she's already facing from robbing U.S. companies and claiming indigency and bankruptcy, and then killing babies, like since she's been here for a decade almost, she's gotten away with every crime she's committed. She got
Well,
away
I
with
hate to
crimes she
tell her.
committed in Japan, in
John,
Indonesia, and everywhere else.
let me tell you, she might be claiming bankruptcy right now, but those felonies, when they go through, she's going to owe that fucking money. You can't claim a felony as a bankruptcy.
And
You will pay them fines, Lita.
She'll find a workaround. She will. That's what she does.
Hey, John, by the way, how did she sneak out of the country with her kid and then get
No
back
idea.
in with?
I would think that when she was already on bail, and she wasn't on just one count of bail, several bail counts for
Okay.
several felonies that she's committed. And I don't know why nobody in Wisconsin thought to take away her passport then. I mean, if you're on bail and when you can't leave the county, you certainly can't leave the country, but she did. I mean, Wisconsin keeps dropping the ball on this over and over and over again. Like, I don't know, like, if Wisconsin is still like in the 1700s, like if they don't have Wi-Fi.
Maybe they need to contact
I
the
don't know what's
governor where
happening
she
in
lives.
Wisconsin, but this is the slowest, most bullshitty. Like, when the autopsy claims that Lita killed the baby, why aren't there charges?
Maybe you need to have your followers contact the governor of where she resides to maybe accelerate the investigation, because honestly, this bitch needs to pay. She needs to pay. You don't get away with murdering a child and think you're going to walk away free, Lita.
And Lisa, it's the second time she's murdered a child. It's not. This is old hat for her.
That's what I'm saying. Karma has a funny way. You might beat the legal system, Lita, but street justice you never can outrun. It will catch you.
And like the sad part is that, like, people go crazy over shit like this, like Casey Anthony, or like, any other, like, case where like a mother kills a baby. And like, here we are with 83 people in the chat, and that's fine. Like, but Lita was on the show, and Lita was on the biggest cable TV show, which 90 Day Fiance still has 35 franchises and is still like the number one show on TLC. And the fact that like no one is, there are a lot of people talking about it. When it comes to Lita,
let me bring up
cares.
a point here to you, John. This bitch is walking around killing babies, and they don't want to use TLC, or they don't want to take opinions from other people. But where the hell's Jeffrey sitting for 18 years at, John?
I know.
I might
have
and
to reach out to. If anybody needs to have a seat next to Jeffrey, it would be Lita.
Absolutely.
And like, the fact that Jeffrey, and like, I don't want to get into Jeffrey's case, but he's serving 18 years right now for holding his girlfriend. And I don't want to get into specific because, like, me and Jeffrey were friends.
So am I. I'm friends with Jeffrey.
I know. And it's hard to talk about, but
it is.
I'm not saying that Jeffrey was innocent by any means, but
no.
I always claim that 18 years for what Jeffrey did is insanity to me, and the fact that Jeffrey is sitting there for 18 years for holding his girlfriend there, there was abuse and for the hour or two that it happened. Yes, I understand that. But you have on the other side, Lita killing babies, stealing money from companies, doing whatever she can. And she's still allowed to do it.
Exactly. That's the part that pisses me off, John. Jeffrey was wrong for what he did. He's 18 years. She's out walking the streets like everything's
Yeah,
just fine and dandy.
absolutely. Like, was Jeffrey guilty? Yes, but like, I don't think the punishment fit the crime in
No.
Jeffrey's case.
And you look at Lita's
Now,
crimes, she
in
should be
Lita,
locked up in a Fed pen somewhere.
with Lita, she's killed now 2 babies. She's stolen hundreds of thousands of dollars from American companies. She's left the company. She forfeited bail. She claimed bankruptcy. Her husband and her are scamming every type of way they can, and they still walk free.
That's what I don't understand. Um, I'm gonna have to do a little further digging with some people, John. I'll get the information from you offline. But yeah, there's just
Hey,
some
let me
that's
know.
not adding up, John.
No, it never does, Lisa. And like, with Lita, she's always like 14 steps ahead. And she is. I'll give her that credit. Lita is very calculated.
Yes,
And she knows what like, to most people, when they wake up in the morning, they're like, okay, I'm gonna wake up and brush my teeth. Lita wakes up, she goes, well, how can I scam 35 companies and then make myself not look culpable for them and then brush my teeth? That's how she fucking operates.
yeah, she's a
Um,
sociopath.
no, listen, there's no way the mafia is protecting her. I can
No,
promise you that. I
they
can
wouldn't waste
promise
their
you
time
that.
on somebody like her.
The mafia would be doing the opposite of protecting her because the mafia doesn't stand for shit like that
She
with
would
her.
be swimming with the fishes.
Oh yeah, where she deserves to be. No,
Yes.
in my opinion, and that's all. But I don't want to keep. Lisa, you're welcome to stay up here with me while I do this. I don't know if you want to drop down, if you want to stay up here with me, but
I'm gonna
I
drop
guess.
down, John, because I just got home from work, babe. But when I
All
seen
right,
this
honey.
live pop up, I'm like, oh fuck no, let me jump on here. Excuse my French, people. I do
No,
apologize.
it's okay. We're cursing like crazy.
Lita pisses me off. So Lita, you got the invite. Jump in my DMs one more time, like you did how many years ago? Stupid cunt.
Lisa,
Ooh,
like, please, like, share my like stories. Like, I know you have followers that don't follow me. Like, the more people that put this out there, like, it's the harder it's going to be for them to hide.
yeah, she doesn't deserve any grace, people. So please don't fall for her stupid lies and her boo-hoo. She's not the goddamn victim here. The people that she stole from, the innocent children she killed, they're the true
Now, I know you're
victims.
friends with like Uncle Vicky and everybody, so like, if they want me to hop on, I'd be happy to do it. You just let me know, because like,
Yeah, because
I'm like,
my people vary from from all walks of life, John. All walks of life. So I'm gonna get in touch with you, John, offline here, and we're gonna talk because I definitely want to see Lita pay for the crimes
we
because
all
she does
do.
not deserve to walk away free after murdering a child. And don't blame it on your husband because any woman would have divorced their husband, pressed charges, and never looked back. But who are you with,
Exactly.
Lita? Your fucking husband.
And she blamed Eric, and Eric blamed
Yes,
her, and then yeah. So I mean, like, as I said, like, Lita may have been the one that killed that baby, but Eric is as culpable as she is now. So
yes.
they're both baby killers in my books.
Well, John, sweetheart, if she gets in my DMs, I screenshot everything and I'll repost her fucking dumbass all over social media. I don't care, Lita. My NDA is over, baby. I can talk all the shit I want about you. So
Good.
when we get that information, John, I'll let you know if she jumps in my DMs. I
Yeah.
don't give two shits, John, about her.
I'll text you after the live is over,
All right,
Lisa.
love y'all.
Love you
Keep
too.
on
Thank you for
talking.
coming up,
Keep
honey.
exposing Lita.
I will.
All right, take care, everybody.
Bye, honey.
Bye, babe.
Well, that was a nice little surprise from Lisa. I wasn't expecting that. So back to this. I believe if there's already 2 copyright strikes on the record, everyone knows what happens when it reaches 3. If anyone truly wants to challenge my YouTube copyright strikes to the proper process, they can start by providing a real and accurate mailing address. So, Lita, you're doing this to get my real address that all your friends have been searching for? When you don't need my real address because I got served electronically through the copyright court. So you don't need my address because, as I showed, the copyright court already gave me notice of your bullshit claim against me. So the fact that you're saying that trying to get my address. That it doesn't happen when I already showed that I got served by the copyright court. So that's out. The process requires truthful information. Submitting false details or misrepresenting claims includes falsely asserting. And look at this sentence. And she has a language barrier, guys. She just told the police in court records that she didn't understand what police were saying because she's from Indonesia and there's a language barrier. Art of Lita. Enjoy your cozy little zombie petting zoo. Someone should really patch those followers with a brain.exe file. Look at the wit from somebody who does not understand basic English. Oh my God. What a stellar cosmopolitan wit she has about her. Look at the language barrier, guys. And she didn't understand that she was, oh, I know speak English, don't do, huh? Yeah, okay. And really, Lita, this is on the top of your priority list when you're facing all this stuff is to come to me. Tell me that I don't have the real truth and you're trying to silence me without telling me that. But let's go deeper into this. Okay. Now, let's go to this. You're welcome. You think I care? The fact that people are texting me about this while I'm live talking about a baby killer tells me all I need to know. So yes, here's my pretty face. And here's a text. Yep, I'm going live on here, toothless, sounding like all sorts of fucked up, but I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, toothless, meth-ridden, homeless, grifting John Yates is going to be the one that takes you down, and it's going to make it all that more worse for you when it happens. Imagine being taken down by someone with all their teeth. Oh, God, Lita, that must really sting for you. Hey, J Freak. It must really bother you that even a toothless bumpkin like me can have your number in fucking spades. There's my face, and here am I talking. No, I don't, but it's okay. Thank you. So now let's go look at Lita's YouTube page because I didn't even know this was a thing until a few moments ago before I started this live. Let me see here. Let me see. Oh my God. Oh, I'm being told that Lita's posting more as I speak. You should be worried about the baby you killed, Lita, and all the tens of thousands of dollars that you fucking stole from companies and the bankruptcy that you're lying about. Oh, Lita, you triggered, honey, that toothless bumpkin John Yates is getting the best of you? And I could do it with my jack-o'-lantern smile on my face, honey. You want to come at me for no teeth? Well, bring the heat. Because me having no teeth does not change the fact that you killed your baby, that you robbed hundreds of thousands of dollars from American fucking businesses, that you put in a fake fucking bankruptcy claim, that you said that you abused your dog because you were crazy, but now you're not crazy. So yeah, you go ahead and put your whole defense on me, the fact that I have no teeth. Because I've never been arrested, I've never been in trouble, and I'm certainly not facing 40 felonies and an upcoming baby killing case and a bankruptcy. And then you want to text me and say I'm grifting for teeth? No, sweetheart. I don't need any of your fucking money. I don't need anyone's help. No, I don't want anyone's help. I will do this on my own. And until I have one last breath through my teeth that aren't there, I will make sure that I put you in the ground because you are a horrible human being. And the reason why you keep attacking me singularly when the whole world is talking about you is because you know I have the fucking scoop on you. And when prosecutors and attorneys from 4 different counties in 2 different states come to me, I will be more than happy to say everything I had to say about you and show 10 years of documents and texts and videos, which I've been doing on my Instagram because I said, you want to come for me? It's going to be the Blitzkrieg. And you've been getting it. So too fucking bad, you baby killing cunt. And I could say that you're a baby killing cunt because you're a baby killing cunt. And I can say you're a baby killing cunt because I make no money from this. So, oh no, another live goes yellow. Oh no, I won't make a dime from it. Oh no, she'll report another one. You're a baby killing cunt, and I got your number.
Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, everything.
Let's see, what else do we have here that Lita's posting about? Let me see. And this live will get struck. And then, oh, let me, first off, hold on, stop sharing. I'm going to show you my channel dashboard. Lita says I have strikes. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. There's my dashboard for YouTube that nobody else can see but me. It says here, channel violations. These are where copyright strikes would be, or like TOS strikes or whatever. So when I go on active community guideline strikes, all I have is one strike, which is not even a strike, it's a warning, because I'm a good boy on YouTube. And it was the after show that me and Brooke had done like 3 weeks ago when I went live and I was playing music. And I told Brooke, I'm like, I can't play music. YouTube doesn't like it. And I got struck for that. Well, I got a warning for it. And if I was any other strike, would be here. So as you can see, I have 0.00 strikes from YouTube. I have a singular warning because I played music on a member's live. So how does that work for you, Lita? Still lying, I see. Yeah, I thought so. And then, let me show something else. Hold on. I'm not gonna write you a love song because you're Lita and you deserve to die, my friend. So, when Lita did strike me, I got this email and then I countered. Because there are people online saying that, from what I'm told, that when you counter, it goes away automatically. No, it doesn't go away automatically. Because Lita hit me with the strike. I appealed it. I won the appeal. Thank you for your counter notification. It has now been forwarded to the claimant that is submitted to the copyright removal request. Blah, blah, blah. Now, the counter notification has been sent to claimant, and they have 10 business days, which has not changed. I don't know why people are saying it's still not 10 days, because it still is. But Lita's workaround on that is this. It's actually in the same email, but whatever. So then Lita's workaround is, thank you for submitting your counter notification. As part of the counter notification process, the claimant must provide evidence of legal action taken to keep the content from being reinstated on YouTube. So this is why Lita is taking me to copyright court. Right there. As part of the counter notification process, the claimant must provide evidence of legal action taken to keep the content from being reinstated on YouTube. So that's why Lita brought me, while legal action is in progress, the content won't be reinstated. So she drums up this bullshit copyright court claim to get YouTube to not reinstate my video, knowing that this is a bullshit copyright board claim, because what I showed was her Amazon page. Is this all sticking in for everybody now? So Lita's only recourse, because she knows once I submit the counter and she has 10 days, my video is going back up. So then Lita decides to go court with YouTube. The only way to get my video from not coming back up with this bullshit copyright claims board taking me to court. And where's the language barrier there? And where's all the money? And that's her workaround on that. And that's how I have no copyright strikes. Because when she strikes me, I appeal it, I win, and then she takes me to the U.S. Federal Copyright Claims Board with a leg she can't stand on, showing what I posted a picture of her Amazon page. And according to Lita, during her own bankruptcy claiming and her YouTube claim against me, does not own the copyright or patent to anything I showed. Like this. And thank you, Lita, for making this so fucking easy for me. I mean, you are really writing it. So how are you going to take me to the Copyright Claims Board when your bankruptcy attorney is saying patents, copyrights, trademarks, trade secrets, and any other intellectual property? And she says no. So you tell me I'm winning without telling me I'm winning. So how are you going to take me to copyright claims board when you don't have a leg to fucking stand on, where I will be put on the record, and I've already been noticed. So you don't need my address because I already got served with the summons. And then you want to put this up there? That you need my address? Huh? You don't need my address. I already got served. Why do you need my address so bad, Lita? I already got served with it. Because your shitty, degenerate friends that keep you around because they're okay with baby killers and fraudsters. Where are the texts, Lita? I'm sorry. I'm not blocking you anymore, Lita, from texting me. Where are your texts, Lita? Tell me to smile again, honey. What a joke. And I'm not even half done with this live yet, because let's look at what Lita's saying about me. Because she has all the time in the world. She's a grieving mother, y'all. But why just me? I mean, Sarcasm was the one that posted her bankruptcy stuff and a lot of other things about it. Why isn't Lita going against Sarcasm? I don't know why. And I'm telling you right now, the deeper this goes, the more people still protecting Lita. Because I have a list. You know, I like to keep lists. I have lots of lists. And everyone still defending Lita to this moment, oh, they'll get theirs too. Because this is my last hurrah on social media. I've only come back to cover this, and then I'm out. So, and like I said on the end of my last live, I had no intentions of ever going live once I knocked all the teeth out of my fucking mouth. To look like this and sound like this is fucking ridiculous, and I hate it. But I'm going to do it. And the fact that, like, Lita's so invested in my teeth right now makes me laugh even more. Because I don't give a fuck. Make fun of my teeth. I don't care. Because anyone making fun of my teeth while I'm talking about this only shows me that they're just, it's either Lita or someone that supports her. And look real hard at the people in this community still supporting this crazy bitch. And then second guess yourself about what their character means and who they really are as a person. Because someone who would defend a baby killer because they don't like me tells me all I need to know about them and the baby killer. And I don't give a good goddamn fuck. Lisa, it's been 10 years. You know this. I mean, baby girl Lisa has been around for a lot. She's an OG. You know, I really only concentrate on OG cast members. Like, all these cast members now I can give a fuck about. I don't care. The show's not the same. I can't watch it anymore. I'm not going to pretend to like 90 Day anymore because I don't. But I am a 90 Day blogger, and I do care about the OGs. And just because I'm not at the forefront of every shit anymore, like, you know, being the first person to post some gossip about some cast member, I don't care about it anymore. I don't. It's all I want is for this bitch to get the justice, and all I really want is for baby Alyssa to, you know, when baby Alyssa was born to Lita and Erica's parents, she already had the cards stacked against her. And the fact that poor baby Alyssa's mother killed her, and poor baby Alyssa's father is covering up her mother's infanticide. This poor sweet little girl. It just, she never deserved that. And, you know, I know what it's like being born to parents that really aren't present. And I grew up with a mother that killed herself and a father that I didn't know from the age of 4 on. And I know what it's like to have parents that are not great. And I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse that this poor baby died early, because I'd hate to see, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse, to be honest with you, because being born to those two horrible people on earth, I don't know. But I would love to hear Tasha's opinion on this, but they won't say shit because Tasha's hoarding her own father. Tasha's father signed off on a 4-year restraining order against Eric. Signed that against his own daughter for Lita. Thank you, Jessica. I didn't know how to word that the right way. You sure about that, Julie? So let me go somewhere else now. Stop sharing. I'm not gonna write you a love song. Hold on one second. Let me pull this up. Julie, I'm texting you. I don't know if it's on one channel or not. Okay, hold on. Now I'm going to show Lita's YouTube channel, which I will most certainly get struck on for some bullshit reason. Give me one second. I'm just moving things around. I used to feel bad for him too, Jessica, but he is just as guilty. Eric point blank said in the text messages he sent to me in Geneva that Lita did it. And that she had no empathy and she wasn't even talking about Alyssa, just herself. So Eric, in my books, is just as guilty for killing the baby. I'm sorry. They both need to go away. Because Eric knows she did it. And the fact that Eric is still making money from the government for the Marines reserves, oh my God. And us taxpayers are paying for it. Eric and Lita are paying $6,500 back in taxes, and we're paying for that. So, you know, dear Americans, we're paying for Lita and Eric to kill babies and rob American companies and then have them spit in our faces. And then people are like, oh my God, you're good people. I love you. Here's more of our money. Okay. So let's go here. And this is a woman that's claiming bankruptcy right now. Wow. Here's Lita's YouTube page, which I didn't know existed. Art of Lita. So Lita, so all this revenue from YouTube, you're not reporting either. And look, it's all the fake Lita pictures, which we talked about. All these, look, case closed. Look at these views: 52, 48, 41. What is this? 10 views, 18 views, 42 views. Look at all these fake songs that she's writing. And look, it's fake Lita. That's not Lita. Lita even had to AI herself. Look. 7 views. Look at these video clips that no one's listening to. 15 views, 2 views, 7 views, 1 view. And to the people who are saying, oh, she's a grieving mother, this is what she's doing. But she can't speak English, guys. There's a language barrier. Look at all this. Look. Fake Lita and fake Eric. 10 views. 6 views. 8 views. 10 views. 6 views. 14 views. 21 views. 32 views. 383 views. Oh, that was from a year ago. Look at this. What has she got here? Look at this. Oh my God. Oh, look. It's back when she used to be a bet. Look, streamed 5 years ago. Look. Lita, you should have stuck to the video games, bitch. Look. Oh my God. And don't you dare disparage the good name of Final Fantasy with you playing it. You would play 15. It's the easiest one, loser. Now, it looks like I have Lita rattled. "49 minutes ago, some people argue I turned them into artwork. Maximum creative energy, wink. I guess that's me here. And that I need fentanyl. Patient broke zombie. Oh, and look, she has the Walgreens bottle there. Good for her. Let me send that to Walgreens. I mean, there can only be so many Walgreens that is in her area. So if she is a part-time cashier at Walgreens, I'll make sure to let them know that she's using the company she works for in bankruptcy filings and to harass people online. Because it was your own bankruptcy statement, Lita, that said that you worked at Walgreens, not me. Triggered much? Are you? Triggered, Lita? And now she's going to try and strike me for this. Watch. She was going to try and strike me for this. Watch. And I'm going to post it as soon as it happens. And then what do we have here? Crackhead logic. She took 2 of my videos down, so I'll harass her with 50 fake numbers. So mad about that video takedown? Must hurt worse than withdrawal. You couldn't roast a marshmallow without setting your fingers on fire. Again, the language barrier, Lita. So on point. Like a zombie out here spoofing like it's his full-time. So I'm spoofing myself, telling me about my teeth. Wait, it's because no one will hire a walking CVS receipt? Your mom's proudest moment was when you almost graduated from middle school. Oh, look at her coming at me hard, trying to drag my mom into it. Lita, speaking for Deborah DeAngelis, my mom, I would have a mother kill herself like my mom did, than have my mother kill me. So how's that, Lita? My mother took her own life because she was disgusted with herself and how our family broke apart. You, Lita, took your own daughter's life because you're a miserable sociopathic cunt. So you want to drag my mom into it? You do it all you want, because she killed herself to make me and my sister stronger. My mom had a weak spirit and she tried to kill herself to make me and my sister stronger. But you know what my mom didn't do? My mom didn't kill me and my sister because she's a nutjob sociopath, psychopath. Oh, Lisa, God struck him with a horrible disease. Don't know where to find him. But Phil was her best friend, by the way, so. But that's okay, Lita. You talk about my mama. You go right ahead. Because if you think you're the first person to talk badly about my mother, I mean, you're not. So, yeah, that's okay. New number with the same meth energy. Keep spoofing, though. Is she saying I'm spoofing myself? Meanwhile, she's the one spoofing me. Spoof harder. Maybe you'll glitch into relevance. Spoiler, you won't. Look at this English language here, though. Evolution skipped your bloodline hard. Your dentist has a missing person poster with your smile. Log off. So now, right there, I know that that's Lita texting me all these things. Oh, Lita, I have you so fucked out and triggered. You don't know what to fucking do, bitch. In her head, did the right thing, trying to make my sister stronger by extinguishing her weaker flame. My mom didn't kill me and my sister. Lita, how many kids have you killed? Alyssa and the one that was in utero with you back in the drag racing? You've literally killed 2 people that we know of. And you want to talk about my mama? Okay, girl. I would think, and I would put a 1 in the chat, if anybody had Lita as a mother, they would be happy for her to kill themselves. That's what I would fucking say. It's okay, Lita. You think you got me triggered coming at a comment about my mom? That's okay. I've heard it all before a million times. And this only goes to show your character in court. And again, that's you making it easy for me. Because I have you so fucking rattled, and I'm posting and someone text me and remind me to start posting the articles I've been mentioned in now. And I'm not doing this for the fucking money. I'm not. Because there's a million things I'd rather be doing right now. Like getting the money to actually get my teeth fixed and getting my car back, which I will do on my own time. But I will not let you get away with this. And if it's the one good fucking thing I do in my life, I'll be prepared to say it to St. Peter when I cross the gates. But at least I know when I'm at those pearly gates, St. Peter will give me a chance. He's gonna see you and kick those penciled out eyebrows all the way to fucking hell so fast you'll forget the fucking name. American Logistics. Good night, Lisa. Thank you for coming up, honey. Oh, that's the single about me, which she's already lying on. Let's see, what else does she have here? Oh, another new single from 2 days ago. Tyrants. And by the way, Lita, let's look at who's liking your posts. Let's see here. Oh, you have 2 whole thumbs, but no comments. And I'm going to keep an eye out to see who's commenting on who's supporting a baby killer. All because they don't like me. And everybody could hate me for all that they want. But it doesn't mean that what I'm saying right here isn't true. Because when I shove all the proof down your fucking throats, it's hard not to say it is. So let's see here. 2 whole thumbs up on that one. No comments. Let's see. 2 thumbs up and no comments. Lita, where's your flock, Lita? Where is it? Oh, look, a new single is coming out 14 hours ago. Do not try to sabotage my work again. Okay. This song is rooted in pain, truth, and resistance. It speaks for the citizens who have been targeted, silenced. And look at the chat GPT. Look. And fake Lita with a hoodie on. And look, 2 whole likes. Is it you liking your own shit on 2 accounts, Lita? Look at this one. My next song, Song of Tyrants. Look, 2 likes. No one cares. Look at this. New album announcement. 2 likes. Oh, I guess 8 days ago. Lately, I've been asking myself a question I may think people are asking now. Does a degree really matter, especially in the field like app development and coding? Does a degree really matter, Lita, when you claim to be a doctor when you're fucking not? Hey, guys, does a degree matter? I'm going to put this to the comments. She says, does a degree matter? Does a degree matter when you're posing as a fucking medical doctor? Because I would say it would. And I would bet and put money on it, and I can't find this out yet, and I wish I had the firepower to do it. But I bet you Lita actually did see patients illegally. Because if she was so cavalier, good word. If she was so cavalier to go on a podcast saying that she's a practicing doctor, don't you think the idiots in Wisconsin would believe she is? I mean, I'm just, speculating here. No, Sassy, you're right. And guys, I appreciate you so much because, I've been going live and there's no need to apologize, Sass. Like, I've been doing this the whole time and I have had you behind me and I appreciate that. And I know if this was years back when I used to go live, I'd probably have 1,000 people watching me do this. And maybe, this would have been addressed by then because I don't have the pull I used to. And I was the one that reached out to Sherelle, and I'm the one tagging people because, even though my voice might be hard to listen to, or you don't want to hear me talk because you don't like me, or for whatever reason, but what I'm showing everybody is the truth. And that's why I've been reaching out to all the other bloggers and hopefully our collective effort together bring some light to this. I'm not even going to read all that because it's all bullshit. Look, I assist. So she got 4 likes on that one. And then here, we're back to the 2 likes. Look, 12 days ago, upcoming album announcement. 2 likes. Just a reminder, this is me. The real me. What? Not generated. Lita's saying this is her? That looks like Siwa. I'm sorry. Is it Lita Moon now? I'm sorry. Did Lita and Siwa have a baby and now she's Lita Moon? Because me looking at this picture right here, the first thing I see is Lita Moon. I'm not even trying to bring Siwa's antennas are up now. Oh God, John is talking about me. Let me go back. I'm not dogging Siwa. I'm just saying that if I looked at this, this would be a community post that I would look at on Siwa's channel and be like, okay, Siwa, that might be Siwa. Why you posting a white lady? This is me. Even in your AI bullshit, you can't even get it right, Lita. Am I tell me I'm crazy and I will delete my channel once and for all. Because trust, I don't need to do this anymore. So we got Lita Moon here. What is this? This is the real me. Just a little reminder, this is me, the real me, not AI, not generated, no, not filtered into existence. I've been doing cosplay for several years, long before the debates, long before the noise. I crafted design and so built and embodied characters from imagination to reality. By the end of 2022, I decided to retire from cosplay, not because I stopped loving it, but because seasons change. I had incredible moments. Cosplay taught me discipline. And I'm still creating. And Lita is saying, this is me. Lita Moon. What? Why is a white lady? What? Am I reading this the wrong way? Because I don't want to have people say, oh, John didn't get it. Is there some innuendo that I'm not picking up here on this post? Tell me. I want to make sure I'm reporting honestly. So if I don't see something in this post and there's some hidden meaning that I'm not getting, please be the first one to tell me. This is Lita? But just in new forms now? Lita, first off, you hate Jewish people. Right, Lita? Because what I'm going to hit with next, Lita, is the photography shoot where you said you hate Jewish people. Lita did a photography shoot 10 years ago stating that she hated Jewish people. Is it because you're from Indonesia, where the state religion is Islam? But that's next on my list. Because I have a decade's worth of shit you've been pulling, Lita. And I'm not stopping. Look at this. Lita Moon. Hey, Reddit. Take a picture of this and post it. Hey, Reddit. I know Reddit's watching. Can you post this picture and say John Yates called her Lita Moon and it's right? For me? There must be one person on Reddit that likes me. Or there must be one person on Reddit that doesn't like me but realizes that Lita's a baby killer and now she's using Siwa as a distraction. Oh my God. I get she's in Midgar. I've never seen the Northern Lights like this in Wisconsin, but I guess, I don't know. All of it's insanity. And there are people still defending her. Let's keep going. And she's going to strike this live, but I'm timing it. Let's see here. Look at this. A new chapter is launching soon. I've been building something deeply personal behind the scenes. Oh my God. So now she's creating an app for her. Oh my God. The grieving mother. Look at her. Look at her. Look, look, look. What is this? And not one comment on any post. And look at her. Felon combo supersized charges. This isn't just a song, it's a confession booth with a beat. Oh my God. Look at the language barrier, guys. And I'm getting sued by her in copyright court for fake AI that she has no rights to. Sorry. And does this look like a bereft mother? It doesn't, because we all know she killed the baby. And that's that. And I really have to thank baby girl Lisa, for coming up here. The cast knows. And look at my post and see which cast members are commenting on what. They all know Lita did it. And I don't know what to do here anymore because I keep getting messages from people telling me to call the police. I did. Telling me to call the prosecutors. I have. I emailed them. I don't know what to do. And we're all sitting here watching this unfold. Look at my Instagram, how she lies, how Eric lies. What I'm showing, Eric gave me a whole text conversation for me to post because he wanted the real truth out there about Lita, which any prosecutor in the land would use as their biggest weapon. But what's happening here? Oh my God. What is this? Oh my God. So, this is the Adams County Sheriff's Department. The link is there for Julie. Julie, do you have a phone number for them? I have tried to reach out. Maybe do we have like the phone number, Julie? Maybe if enough other people call, we might get something done, but like I can't do any more than I already have. I'm going live every day. I'm putting myself up there to go to court. I have to go to court against Lita. I'm getting all my shit reported. Like I've done more than I could already do. And I'm gonna keep going. So that's the Adams County Sheriff's Office Department number right there. That's in charge of handling a lot of Lita's bullshit claims. Because where she lives is like a one-judge town. Very small. So if anybody else wants a justice that this poor baby deserves, if you want to call them and let them know what I'm posting, what I'm showing, that's the number. I've been tagging them in all my Instagram posts, so it should come to no shock to them what I'm doing. And by the way, from the Art of Lita, this was 1 month ago in February, but she's already claiming she's bankrupt and indigent. I decided to start small, just the intro package at $12 a month. And honestly, for the price point, it's a great deal. She's asking people to pay $12 a month to listen to her music and her bullshit songs and her bullshit books. But why wasn't that posted with the bankruptcy report? She's an independent artist. And she's always testing and comparing platforms. And that's where her priorities lay. The Art of Lita. Listen to her. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Not her first book signing. 1 month ago, my first book signing. I'm beyond grateful and excited to share that I'll be hosting my very first book signing. She didn't get signed. She's hosting her own. Oh my God, no. I'm beyond grateful and excited to share that I'll be hosting my very first book signing soon. You don't host your own. Hey guys, by the way, come to my house. I'm signing my first, my teeth signing. Come over here. I'll give you a tooth. I'll sign it. It's all self-promoted. Okay. The moment feels surreal, and I just want to say thank you for everyone who's been supporting me, believed in my work, and walked this creative journey with me. At the event, I'll be introducing my books. Why stories, books from reflection, blah, 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 blah. The signing isn't just about my books or music. It's about connection, conversation, celebrating creativity together. So Oh my god, I have to click that link now. I need to see where this was. Oh my god, you liar. Oh, do you see this? So I click this link here. Oh, it doesn't pop up. Watch this. So she puts this link up, book signing with Lita Margarita. So let's click that link, and then we'll go to the new one that popped up. So this is the link that comes up. So it goes to CJ Author. Oh god, pronouns in the title, I already hate them. If I see a pronoun next to your name, I can't stand you. CJ Author is a member of the rainbow community and identifies as a trixic. What the fuck word is that? Oh my god. Oh god, I hate being gay, man. CJ Author is a member of the rainbow community and identifies as a what the fuck is a trixic? What is a trans envy? What does any of that mean? Can someone tell me, as a member of the gay community? I have no idea what any of that means. Never heard of trixic or a trans ebby. I don't know what that means. What the fuck is that? Like when you have to put your pronouns and then say, like, when you make up words like trixic, like TRIXIC, and trans ebby, like what? That's too much of that, sir. Ma'am, I don't know them. Oh, they're from Minnesota. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. Where is Lita's book signing? I'm sorry. Where is Lita's book signing? So, because Lita has this link in here. I just, if when this is your webpage and like you're telling the world that CJ Author is a member of the rainbow community and identifies as a trixic trans NB, I don't know what the fuck that means. I mean, I've been gay my whole life. And this is why gays and lesbians want nothing to do with the trans movement, because these people are fucking crazy. That's why gays and lesbians want nothing to do with this whole trans fucking movement, because they write shit like this to make us look bad, pretending that we're all under the same umbrella of unity, when the Democrats just put everyone gay, lesbian, bi, trans under one big thing and say, y'all deal with it. I'm still trying to figure out how this, like, she puts book signing. I don't see it. Media appearances. Let me see. No. I just don't see anything about Lita Margarita here. I mean, it might be here somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. These are all words that are stupid to me. Like I still don't understand what non-binary means. Like, you know, I know that I'm a man with a dick that likes other guys. So does that mean I'm a gay man? Like, I don't know why you have to have they, them, it, them, toxic, trixic, head be, she, them, it, who they were, if, ands, and buts, and Christmas nuts like John Yates. Like, I don't get it. Why you need so many pronouns and adjectives and adverbs to describe who you are. I'm John. I'm gay. I have no teeth, and I hate Lita because she's a baby killing bitch. There you go. That's my identity. Problem solved. No questions asked. But like, I'm non-binary, toxic, trimble, lesbian, non-lesbian, informant, he, she, them, it, who, what, when, where, and why. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Stupid. Stupid is all of this. Let me see here. You know, I refreshed Lita's page because I was thinking while I was live and showing that nobody commented that Lita would probably have people comment, and I have to say, nobody has. Nobody has. Still two likes. Still two likes. Still two. Oh, no likes on that one. Still 2 likes. Still 2 likes. And Lita, where are your friends? Backing you up on this, you know, when I post Reddit stuff, people post about me while I'm live. So it shows. But what's going on here, Lita? The art of Lita. And look, even her own picture. Books by Lita and 13 more links. Wow, look at all this way for Lita to make money. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, you can. And she's in bankruptcy court, no? Isn't she in bankruptcy court? And she has no other income, which she stated for 2023, 2024. Look at all this. I'll take what are 13 links that no one's ever clicked on for 2,000, Alex. That's what I would say. God. Let me get this over. Cause you asked for it, cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song. Look at this. And this is not even Lita. Oh my God. Books by Lita when it's not even her next to the fucking picture. And this is why she struck me on my last live, because I was showing that even her fucking graphics are not her. This is not Lita. But Lita is outsourcing her own fucking face, man. Lita, why? Do you have janky teeth that you have to outsource your fucking picture? Why? That's not Lita. And then, I mean, that's fraud on a different level. Books by Lita. That's like me saying, that's like me having a book. That's like me having a book, books by John Yates, and then you see Will Smith on the fucking cover. Books by John Yates, and then Will Smith is on the cover as the author. I'll do better than Will Smith. Queen Latifah. Books by John Yates, and Queen Latifah is John Yates on the cover. Look at that. Books by Lita. She can't even use her own fucking, and like that's what most authors do, is put their face like on the back of the book, more about the author, and she can't even show her own rancid fucking face on her book jacket. Meanwhile, she wants to spoof me about my fucking teeth, which I lost because I wiped out in the goddamn snow. And you tell me who's winning. Lita. Books by Lita. Someone make me a meme, please. You know, books by John Yates, and put a picture of me as Queen Latifah so I could post it. And I will put Queen Latifah inspired songs. I'll make songs as Queen Latifah, you know, Queen John Tifa, and I will do it in the spirit of the same shit she's pulling online. How do you write books by Lita and not even show your real fucking face? All authors want their face on the book jacket. Like, look at a Danielle Steele book or something like that. And you can't even put your own fucking face on your phony fucking book because you didn't write it. It's not your face, and it's certainly not your voice singing those bullshit songs that you're about to write me one on. God, it feels good being this right. Toothless and all. That's not Lita. That's not Lita. And that's why she struck me. How do you, like, no one says, like, oh, Lita, that's not your face, huh? I mean, it looks like Lita, but it's not her. It's not her. It's not her. Lita is a serial killer in my books. She already killed one baby, and she killed another. And then they have the hubris to talk to Us Weekly, who they have in their pocket, and Us Weekly come for me with all you want. I don't give a fuck, Us Weekly, because I know what you're about. And trust and believe, when this is all over, which probably won't be for like, I'll probably be dead and buried by the time Lita ever sees court date about this, which is sad, but true. I'll probably be long gone before Lita ever has to see a day in prison. I think this might be Lita here. I see those horrible penciled in eyebrows. I think I don't know. There might be some semblance of Lita's face here. That's definitely not Lita. That's not her. I don't know if this is her or not. I see more of her bone structure in this picture than the other one. But with this, like, I don't know, like, with the same horrible red wig that she has on there. I don't know if that's her. And then she, oh my God. Wait. Let's read these. Wait. October 27, 20. These are customer reviews. From the beginning, this book had me thinking about my relationship because it all started exactly the same way. The online messages, the phone calls, meeting up. It's a short story, but it's a beautiful, sweet, and ending to a nice little added twist. Lita totally wrote this. What? That's the one review you got that you wrote yourself? Good fucking grief, man. That's not Lita. I'm trying to figure out if, like, that's a little bit her in that one. Not you, Lita. Not you, liar. And nothing that I was shown on this live would warrant me getting struck. It's all fair use. I'm using public web pages like Amazon, YouTube. So nothing that I've shown should be struck. So when I do get struck, which I will, you'll see. Because now I want to go to her Amazon reviews. Let's go back. And I got struck for this 3 nights ago, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to see if Leah's going to strike me again for the same bullshit. Let's test the waters. I'm not going to ride you to stay. A love song today, 'cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one, you see. I'm not gonna write you a love song. Hey, put a 1 in the chat if you ever had a love song written about you about Lita. Oh, I think I might be the only one. Guys, are you jealous? Are you jealous that I got a love song written about me and you didn't? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to 90 Day Fiance Update. I'm sorry to Mary Pants. I'm sorry to Starcasm. I'm sorry to the Ashley and any other respectable outlet for me having the love song written and not about y'all. I never knew what it was like to have like someone on as internationally recognized as Lita. It's like, it's like Adele or Beyonce. I like for someone that's world renowned like Lita to write a love song about me. Like, well, you know what? That's a feeling that none of you will ever have. And that's why I am the celebrity blogger that I am. People want to make fun of me for being a celebrity blogger. My response to them from now on is, well, have you ever gotten a love song written about you because you're a blogger? And they'll say no. And I say, well, I have. And I can say that with every tooth missing in my mouth on camera. Because she wants to say that, like, you know, and I know I don't want to be on camera. Because they think that's my Achilles heel. And here I am on camera. Listen, you know, I didn't want to post the pictures yet, but I was just at the Vanity Fair Oscars party last night. And, you know, because I am such a big deal that famous cast members from TV shows write about me, Vanity Fair said, "Hey, John Yates, like, come to this party right now." And I was like, you know, I was in and out with Michael B. Jordan. Like, we were having a good time last night, man. And then, like, you know, who was it? Leo. I call him Leo now. You know him as Leonardo DiCaprio. Leo was like, I'll fly you on my private jet back to New York City tomorrow, John. I'm like, okay, Leo, I got you, babe. Let's eat some babies later. Oh my god. But see, here's the difference between Lita and me right now. Look, I know I sound bad, and they're all gone. In one swoop, I managed to lose all my front teeth and shave my head. In one. But it is what it is. Oh no, I got better than that. Thank you, Shayna Shauna, for the Cash App. No, I do. I look horrendous. But I will make it through. And I've had a rough year. This year started with a mouth infection, followed by Cody pulling my Mustang, followed by me not only falling on ice once, but twice. And, you know, people who think they know me, and I will say this on camera, to my own disparagement, but people who think they know me want to say I'm a grifter. I would have been the first person to go live and say, send me money for my teeth. Help me. But you know what I did? I shut my YouTube down. And I shut my Instagram down because I knew I couldn't go live anymore and show my face. And I depend on this for half my shtick. And trust and believe, when I shut down my YouTube and my Instagram a couple of weeks ago, I was so happy and on board with it. Because I thought in a million years I would never go live with all the teeth missing in my mouth. And they're all gone because I knocked them all out. And anybody who knows how much cosmetic dentistry costs, it's a lot of money. And I know how I sound. And every time I see an S word, I cringe. Like sassy. Every time I say hi, sassy, I'm like, oh God, an S. But it's okay because I'm only showing myself on camera right now. Because if you think you getting the best of me because I knocked the teeth out of my mouth is going to get me to shut the fuck up, then you are so goddamn wrong. And I will go and show my face on every live that I do. And what's funnier is that Lita, who's facing bankruptcy, 48 felonies, baby killing, her only attack is on me. And we all know, because I know that most of the people in my chat right now have been with me for a long time. And I know that and I hate talking on camera like this because I know how I look and you have no idea how much this is pulling me apart to do this on camera, but I will fucking do it to show you how strong I am. Yeah, it sucks that I've had a shitty year. But how I go into it now is laughing at it. I mean, I've never fallen on ice before. And 2 times in the last 2 months, I have fallen on ice, couldn't walk for 3 weeks, was in traction in my back, couldn't work. And then when I decided to go back to work, when I could barely walk again, I fall again. And because I didn't want to injure my other leg, I tried when I knew I was going down, I tried to like shield myself from it, and I landed up falling mouth first. And that knocked out all of it. And to the people who are texting me, like, you know, you can get this, you can get that. Like, I will take care of my mouth and I will take care of my car. But you know what I don't need right now? I don't need teeth to show the world what Lita is doing and what she's capable of. Now, if Lita wants to come cut my tongue out in the middle of the night, that'll be different. But I don't need teeth. And I may go live and like trust and believe. I hate the way I sound. I hate the way I look. I hate that I have no car. But these are all things that I will take care of on my own end. So the reason why I'm showing my face right now and talking is because I'm not afraid to let these people come at me because I have no teeth in my mouth. Well, I don't. I don't. And every time I go live, I get reported and taken to court by Lita for copyright shit. That's not even important. But I really want people to understand that when I did shut down my YouTube and my Instagram after I had I will say, an animated live about people that I used to be friends with in this community. The next day, I fell on my face, and I'm like, well, if God didn't give me a sign to shut off YouTube, then I don't know what else. And I rolled with it. And you didn't see me going live crying and begging people for money, just like you didn't see me going live crying and begging people for money when Cody crashed my Mustang. Because I am more than capable of getting another car back. But I've learned that when people are attacking you, especially when, when I just said especially, I heard it and I knew, I'm like, oh God, John. But yeah, I will take care of my own business. And if people are deflecting because I have no teeth or, I'm a meth addict or whatever, then you'll know the story. And I think, when people say, oh, John hasn't changed. Well, when I busted my teeth out, the old me probably would have went live showing them and begging people for help, which I considered. I did. I considered it. But then that would make me know better than these people now. And it would make me know better than the baby killers that I'm trying to prove who are guilty right now. So, yeah. I'm good. And I don't need anybody else. So how do we get back to these reviews? Because I want to see that. Let me see here. Yeah, she is. But it's funny because once I put her text through another app, it came up clear as day that it was Lita. And to people who are still sending spoof texts, it gets traced back to you. So, Lita, not only that, but now I have you harassing me while I'm live talking about you. But if you have nothing to hide and you're innocent, then why would you do that? Because I'm covering a baby killer, you never know what other people with more resources than I have that might reach out to me, who can tell where a spoof network comes from. I'm covering a big thing. And people are watching me cover a big thing. And I said that I would cover it on platforms once Lita started falsely copywriting striking me, which I have. And since I have started tagging everybody, I've become a bigger voice. Because of me becoming a bigger voice, other people with the wherewithal and knowledge about tech shit came to me and they said, I can trace spoof numbers. And I said, I've heard that before. And they say, no one spoofing is innocent. They just use VPNs and satellites to fuck you up. And then when I showed this person with a lot more knowledge, I mean, I had one YouTuber with 5 million followers come to me because they were interested in covering this, and they reached out to me first because they realized I was the one leading the charge. And then I showed them text, and they said, and they ran it through their people, and it comes back that these spoof numbers are coming from Wisconsin. And Lita, with all, and I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket because I learned that that doesn't work. That's why I'm playing the long game with you, honey, because you've been playing the long game this whole time. And I realized that playing the short game with you doesn't work. Because you know what happens when people play the long game? All the people playing the short game fizzle out. Just like Michael and Angela. Same thing. When you think about it. And now, I'm playing the long game. And Lita, let's not forget that I was around way before you were ever on this goddamn show. Because as I remember correctly, even before your first episode started, Lita, you were DMing me, hoping I would speak nice about you because I was the #1 blogger at that time. And I have all of it. And then I'm going through old videos because I forgot how many Instagram live videos I taped from Lita back in the day. Julie, are you still here? Remember when Lita, and this is how me and Julie became friends, through Lita. I only know Julie, Mod148, because of Lita. And Julie with me, and Faith, I forget who else was in that chat. Actually, I can look up the screenshots right now. I have them. But I forgot how many Instagram live videos Lita did saying, oh, this one's an FAGGOT, this one's an NIG, you get the rest of it. I didn't want to spell it. And I was looking through my vault of everything I've ever had against Lita. And because Lita has been coming at me for a decade, I have a lot. Yep, that's how I met Julie, through Lita. And to God. Where do you see the reviews? Let me see here. Beat by America. How do you... Where are the reviews? How do you see them? Are they at the bottom? Yeah, where are they? Oh, look, I could save $4. Lita wants to charge me $16.48 for it, but Microsoft is saying for $4 it's yours. Where are they? Oh my God. What is this? No, I was wondering if Lita. No, you know what? I don't even go there. Let's go somewhere else, shall we? I'm going to show you like a bigger clip of what I posted And I played it the other night. Actually, I'm not. I'm just gonna do this. Here we go. Here we are.
Yeah, so you are a practicing doctor now.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And you just do what? Just general practitioner.
General practice, yeah.
So that's Lita and Eric on their couch saying that she's a practicing doctor. And how is she not in jail for posing as a doctor? I'm sorry. I'm a brain surgeon, guys. Send me your money. I'll fix your brain. Guys, I am a brain surgeon. I went to medical school. I have 4 degrees. Like, and I have the cure for cancer, honestly. I had the cure for cancer. My father's a doctor. I have 4 degrees, and I am a practicing oncologist, dermatologist, hematologist, all of it. So, and listen, I take EBT, Red Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare. I take it all, and I have Dottie in the back here who will run your insurance information for me and like make sure that I get paid, and then I'll treat you. I'm gonna have a sign outside my door, Dr. Yates in-house. And I do accept EBT.
It's like I work in a family medicine.
Okay, so
clinic,
you just
yeah.
deal with like off the street problems, nothing like crazy.
Outpatient, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm laughing a little bit just because of the angle. Leida is rocking back and forth in her chair with a phallic symbol directly in her face. So it's like, oh.
But it's a really good chair.
What's funny is that the guy interviewing them is saying Lita's rocking back and forth looking like stoic because the guy was saying that you're full of shit, Lita.
Oh my god, I'm like, oh.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It's really comfy. Oh my god.
Coincidence.
But like off the street, you're like you deal with like elderly people
Yes,
with
yes.
like heart problems.
Yeah.
It's normal stuff that goes along, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Guys, she deals with elderly people and their heart problems. Did you not hear her say that? Wild. What a true altruistic person.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Well,
okay.
we deal
general
with
practitioners are the ones that will refer people to specialists if they need it.
yes. We'll
then,
refer.
then you're the guy who refers them to the finger in the ass person. Okay.
And that's Eric lying to the podcasters or whoever's interviewing her, saying, yeah, well, she does this. So Eric is also lying, stating she's a medical doctor who knows how to kill babies.
Why is he always like mention the
general
figure
practitioners
here?
do shit.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
I'm traumatized from that myself.
But I'm glad that I haven't actually like dealing with that. So I was like knocking the door. Oh, please no.
You never know, man.
I'm just praying every day. Like I'm not like, please just give me like really like
No.
easy patient.
Listen,
Oh my god,
I got
easy.
a friend of mine.
And she prays every day for God to give her an easy patient, like a baby that would never know that you're killing. I don't know. And where's the language barrier? A cop pulls her over and she goes, she don't understand it. And this is the stuff that she's currently getting away with in court as we speak. She's lying in court records as we speak right now, saying she doesn't understand English. Okay, Lita.
Call that one the alimony.
Yeah. So you are a practicing doctor now.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And you just do what? Just general practitioner.
General practice. Yeah, it's like I work in a family medicine.
Okay, so you
clinic,
just
yeah.
deal with like off the street problems, nothing like crazy.
Outpatient, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm laughing a little bit just because of the angle. Leida is rocking back and forth in her chair with a phallic symbol directly in her face, so it's like, oh.
That is a really good chair. Oh my god! I'm like, oh,
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
it's really comfy. Oh my god!
Coincidence.
But you know, like off the street, you're like you deal with like elderly people
Yes,
with
yes.
like heart problems.
Yeah.
It's normal stuff that goes along, nothing crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
She deals with elderly people. Why? So she can get their money? And I would love to know, and I'm sure like that Lita has tried to diagnose people claiming she's been a doctor and falsely. I mean, she just said to the world while she's next to Eric that she's a medical doctor, a general practitioner, and that she treats patients. But now she works at Walgreens as a part-time cashier. No, not even a cashier, because they wouldn't put her anywhere near a drawer. Who am I kidding? She's probably stocking like fucking like, you know, diarrhea medicine. Don't want to put her in front of a cash drawer. Such a hard time about the English. But Leah, you keep making it easy for me. You keep doing that, honey. Okay. Hey, Phoebe. Phoebe agrees. Exactly. But see, like, I've had my cat for 17 years, and you won't find one document of me trying to end my cat's life because I'm crazy. And I'm telling you, that puppy was a training course. It was. It was a training course. It was. She tried to get away with murder with the dog. And then, because idiots on YouTube allowed Lita in her chat, I mean, like, you know, you want to put some blame somewhere? Let's talk about all the people on YouTube when I was discussing Lita abusing that dog. And then Lita going into certain chats and everyone's saying, you're a great person. John's an asshole. John's lying about the dog. And now those same people are on my side saying, oh, Lita did it. But you were okay with Lita when she was abusing the dog, right? You were, because she didn't like me. So you know what that tells me? Everybody else talking about it in this community is full of shit. Because when Lita abused that dog, every one of her friends was defending her, saying she didn't do it. And now those same people are saying, oh, not only did she abuse a dog, but thanks to John Yates, she abused a baby. And I don't give a fuck about what you say now, and I don't want your help. Because I've had this the whole time, right, Feeks? I have. The whole time. And my opinion on Lita has never wavered. And to everybody who's jumping on the Lita's guilty bandwagon now, I would say to you, well, make sure before you go live and say that you always knew Lita was guilty, that you weren't part of the cover-up with the dog, is what I would say to you. Right, Phoebe? Right, baby girl. Right. His daddy's always right, yeah. Exactly, Sassy. You have no idea about Phoebe. And I had to be nice to her because she's 17 and I know she don't have much time left and she just I wake up, Phoebe's around my head. Like she's like my little baby. But for 17 years, I'm the worst person. Me and Cody are horrible people. But we've had poor Phoebe here for 17 years and she seems to be okay. I'm right back. But here she is back again. Georgie, go chase her. Do something. Go bother your sister. Go. And to go back to what Lisa was saying about Jeffrey, you know, me and Lisa are both friends with Jeffrey. And Jeffrey is certainly not a good guy, but he didn't deserve what he got. He just didn't. And to think about justice, Jeffrey's in jail for 18 years. And, you know, he deserves some of that, but not all of it. And yeah, somebody like Lita walking around killing babies, stealing money from companies, claiming bankruptcy when she's not bankrupt, and she's walking free. That's not right. And then Lita wants to say, oh, I'm an immigrant. Oh, I don't understand English. Oh, you know, and that's how she keeps getting away with it. Well, according to the bankruptcy records, Charlie, yeah, he's still making $400 a month through the Marines. You know, I'll tell you something else about Jeffrey, which nobody knows. And I haven't talked about it because I don't like talking about Jeffrey because obviously a lot of people don't like him for obvious reasons. And I will say this about Jeffrey. Jeffrey had the opportunity and he told me that, you know, all he had to do was like, you know, they gave him a plea where like all he had to do was like admit something and he'd have no jail time and he'd walk free. And, you know, in Jeffrey's head, he said, I didn't do this and I don't want to take a plea because then people think I'm guilty of it. And I'm going to see this through the court. I said, Jeffrey, I said, if they're giving you no time just to write your signature down, just do it. He said, no, John. And I talked to him on the phone while he was waiting for the jury verdict to come in. So he wanted to be proven innocent, and he had the chance to take a plea. He had the chance, like no jail time, not one bit. And he said, "I'm going to see this out," and that's that story. And to think of people like Lita who have been flagrantly robbing everybody, companies, truck gas stations, killing babies, and she still walks free. And not only does she still walk free, She has like 10 bail jumping felonies, but she's still on bail. When you fuck up bail, it's supposed to be revoked, and you're supposed to be in jail. And this has happened 10 times with her. So they revoked all her bail, but she's still walking free. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. So, move to Wisconsin if you want to commit any crime on the books, and you will get away with it handily. Because I've been doing this for a long time, and prior to me being a blogger, whatever you want to call me, I did work in law as a paralegal, as a court reporter, as the legal secretary. And I worked for national firms. I worked for Binder and Binder. I worked for big companies after I didn't want to teach. Because when you have a history degree, that's all you fall back on. If you have a history degree, you're going one or two ways. It's either law or teaching. So I used mine to go into teaching first. I didn't like it, and then I went into law because that's the only backup you have with a history degree. I know a couple of things, man. Especially when I was a writer for Binder and Binder. So yeah. She should never have been able to go. I don't know. I mean, I don't know who dropped the ball where. I would think that when you're on bond for several felonies, when you go check in at an airport, that might come up, but I guess it doesn't. I don't know. But what Lita is showing the world is that the only person she is concerned about is me. She's not attacking anybody else but me. It's because she knows I have all the truth, and she is doing everything she can. You know what? I have the money. Torturous interference. Wait. I could probably hit Lita with a suit right now. I have the money. But then if I did do that, I would get a settlement and wait for money, like Sherelle's waiting for money now from her. So what's the point? I could sue Lita right now. But Sherelle is still waiting on the money that Lita owes her from her lawsuit against us from 6 years ago. So why the fuck would I do that and waste my own money when I'll just get stiffed at the end? Doesn't make sense for me to do that. And I mean, like, I posted my schedule, my transcript online, so you guys can see that I took graduate level fucking law classes. And I'm not claiming to be a lawyer in any regard, man. Even though in New York State, you guys know in New York State, you have to go to law school to become a lawyer, just pass the bar. But it almost wants. I almost want to take the bar exam. I almost do. You don't need to go to law school to take the bar. I mean, like, good luck to you getting hired in a law firm without going to law school, because But you can become a lawyer without going to law school. Do, 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 do. I'm not going to go take the bar exam. I'm not. It's just funny to me that she wants to act as her own attorney. And I'm going to now have to open up the files between me and hers our case from years ago, where the judge in the case is telling her over and over again, you can't do this. And she wound up firing her attorney, and I think she tried to disbar the judge because of it. Because we're talking about Lita, the same Lita who wrote a bad review at the service station on the Route 95 gas station. Remember that live? When she was writing bad reviews for like gas station restrooms. Remember that? Remember when I did that live showing all her bad reviews of like the post office, like interstate rest stops? Do you guys remember that live? Or was I dreaming it? Like, it's on my channel. But how? You know, I've claimed to be a lot of things, but I never claimed to be a doctor or an attorney or anything. I'll tell you what I've been in my life. A student, and well, you know, from jump, an orphan, a student, a teacher, a bartender, paralegal, court reporter, office manager, blogger, asshole. All my titles I'm trying to think of. You know, valedictorian, that's another one I got.
Teeny, teeny, tiny shots you give yourself every day, and what it does is says, hey, wake up, give me the, you know, what I used to have, that human growth hormone that used to flow through my body and is now just stuck in my pituitary. Get it running through my whole body so I can have great skin, great hair, great nails.
Can I ask you a question? Why?
Oh my god, I love this one so much. Like, that's my question to Lita. Right there.
Can I ask you a question? Why? Oh man. The only license she has in Indonesia is like a fishing license, I'm sure.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa, buddy! Seat to my mouth, Dad.
Is there anyone out there who still isn't clear about what doing drugs does? Okay, last time. This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Oh, in closing, in summation, you know, since like Lewis Litt's here next to me. Lewis, shut up. Teeth, no teeth. You know, and I got Donna Paulson on my other side. I'm going to end this until I guess like the next track drops on me, like real quick. I don't know. But I want to thank baby girl Lita, you know, the cast do care. And if you look at my posts, a lot of cats are talking about, but for some reason, it's still getting like stifled and muffled and thrown under the rug. And I can't believe that Sharp and TLC has not said anything about it. But like, why would they say that they have a baby killer on cast? Just like they didn't like promote Jeffrey being in jail at the same time. Wait, I have another one for you guys. Hold on. I have another one. No, where is it? Where'd it go?
Today, so many children around the world still need your help. And through Christian Children's Fund, you can reach out to one of them by sharing, well, just a little of your pocket change. It takes so little for you to become a special friend to a child in a developing country, but boy, the good it can do is worth more than you can imagine. Why don't you call this toll-free number right now to learn more about CCF? As a sponsor, you can exchange photos and letters with your sponsored child. Every letter you get back will show you the growth and progress you've helped make possible. You'll also receive Child World magazine, which explains why your help is needed so urgently. Sponsorship is just $21 a month. That breaks down to 70 cents a day. So why don't you call now? There's truly no obligation, and we'll send you all the information you need so you can make your decision.
Please call now. With a little of your spare change, you can start to change the life of a child forever.
Y'all, you know me. You know I love my Haiti shit. And you know what the fun part is that I have not gotten one spoof text. They stopped. And they were all coming from Lita. Oh my God. And Lita, that's gonna go. Julie, where's that phone number for the cops again? Julie, are you in the chat? So I sit here on camera, which I don't want to be. Because I'm not going to let the snow and ice get the best of me. And I love being on camera. But if it takes me showing my face, sounding like this, having all
the teeth knocked out of my mouth because I fell on them. I will do it. I will go live and show my face and my horrible mouth because I've got nothing to hide. I am certainly not looking down the barrel of 40 felonies, and I am certainly not looking down the barrel of awaited murder charges on my behest. You know, and if anybody knows anything about me, you will know that I've always taken pride on how I looked and how I carried myself, and it's hard for me to be here with knocking all the teeth in my mouth and trying to talk about a baby killer, but it is what it is, and I sound the way I sound, and that's it. But if it takes the narcissist John Yates to go live and show his face to show what's really going on here, then so be it. Because I'm good. I will move on. And that's that. But what I wanted to, before I end this live, I want to show one more thing. Hold on, I'm looking for it. Oh, tired, my God. Look. Oh, look. Since I've been, and this is why I wanted to end on this. And Lita, you play into my hand every fucking time. You make it so easy. You really do. You play into my hand. Just like the people on YouTube, which is funny. You want to hear something funny? I'll tell you something funny. I go live and say stuff. And people think I'm slipping when I say shit. Ask Brooke. I read a text from Brooke. Oh my God, John, did you just say you were there? I said, yeah. But I am constantly throwing shit out there to see what sticks about where I am because clearly. Oh shit! Hold on, my battery's dying. Give me 1 second. Okay, what was I saying? I fixed it. Remind me like the last thing I said. Oh, and by the way, Lita, I found your first husband. Found him. I found your first husband, Lita. Sassy! That just hit me. Thank you, Sassy, for saying that, because I wouldn't have thought that. But thank you for saying that. Because as a doctor, you would know. Wow. Wow. Sassy. And what Sassy is talking about here is someone that used to be in his community, and her first name T. And first name T died from fentanyl due to people on YouTube giving it to her. And oh my God, Sassy, what a link. Thank you for saying that. And now, anybody defending Lita, since she just said she wants me to take fentanyl and die, can't defend her because that's what happened to their good friend T. Oh my God. Sassy. That probably was the most cogent, on point comment I've ever seen in my 10 years of being on YouTube. And Sassy, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for that, because like you pointed out to something that I would not have even thought of, not because it's bad, but because like my brain, like I'm limited. And thank you, Sassy. Mm-mm. No, that was. I have to tell you, of all my years of being on YouTube, what Sassy just said was probably the most. It was the most cogent, well thought out comment that I've ever seen. And you know, when she's at telling me to die from fentanyl, when one of her good friends and one of and a bunch of the people that are supporting Lita still were good friends with her, and then she's going to use fentanyl like that, and then these same people will stand behind her. Sassy, you win the internet today, my friend, because that was the best argument I've ever seen. And I didn't even think of that, which, like, makes me like more indebted to you, because I like to think that I'm the Harvey Specter here, that I think of everything. But I think Sassy might be my Lewis. I got Marielle as Donna. I think Sassy. I think you're my Lewis. I think you are. I think you're my Lewis Lit Sassy. I think you are. And like, if you watch Suits, and you know what I'm talking about, Lewis and Harvey were never, like, in the beginning they weren't good, but they respected each other until, like, mid franchise they partner up. And Sassy was someone who me and her had known each other for years, and when I came back we talked, and Sassy was not somebody who was a fan of mine in the past, I will say. And then when I came back, we talked, and I didn't realize how good of a person Sassy was. And I didn't realize how much we had in common. And I didn't realize that we were both human beings trying to just walk the same path. And instead of, and not only did I have Sassy come back in my chat, but I gave her a wrench right away, because I saw something in her, and she saw something in me. And I realized that, there's not all hope lost for certain people on YouTube. I think I may have ran with that too far, thinking that I could be friends with a lot of people that I weren't with in the past. But I am grateful to have all you here in my chat. And I'm grateful for you guys to be putting up with me. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for a lot. Despite me having no car and no teeth and a cat that won't leave me alone. Phoebe, come on. Come on, baby girl. Come on, honey. There you go. All right. Seriously, like, I had to get like can you get a service cat thing, because I had to bring Phoebe around with me everywhere I go now, because she just does not leave me alone. Look. And she's so old. Look. Love her so much. And then she just sneezed all over my face. You hear it? See, look at the things I get. She sneezed all over my face. What are you doing, stupid? What? TV. I want to take her around with me everywhere because she loves me so much. I feel bad when I leave the house, to be honest with you. Because I know her time is, like, nearing its path. And she don't want to be alone. But she has Georgie, but whatever. Well, you know what, cat lover? I can't be all that bad. Because, people say when pets avoid you, they know you're bad people. So at least I got that going for me. Phoebe, you're my star witness, honey. Right? Because when people say, like, when animals reject people, they know they're bad people. But you can tell, Phoebe, she's my little girl. 17. You're going to be 18 soon. Yes, you are. You're so old. She does. But we're going to get a new cat. We decided, me and Cody. I already had the name picked out. But we're shopping new cats right now. Because, we waited 2 years now for Hope to, it's time that we get, like, we've always had 3 cats, so gotta balance it back out. The power of 3 is what we say. So Phoebe's birthday is in August. She'll be 18 in August. Cody's birthday is in May. My birthday is in March, and Georgie's birthday is in April. Georgie's an Aries like me, so there you go. I got scared. I read, like, take Phoebe to the shelter. I was like, fuck you, Velvet, never. Like, I read that. I'm like, I would never. Oh my God, no. No, Phoebe's too, like, I wake up every morning to Phoebe, and I kid you not. Oh, I'm talking about you. Her legs wrapped around my head. But I have to give, like, Phoebe, like, some credit because as soon as I go into the bed, here's what happens. Usually Cody's already sleeping because I go to bed after him. I go into the bed, and then Phoebe follows me. And then she wraps her body around my head. And that's what she does. And then she waits. She loves me so much. And you know what's funny? I have cats. Phoebe is 17 years old. But we're not worth the paper we're printed on. Right, Phoebe? And, like, we got Phoebe, like, 1 year into, like, me and Cody being together. So when you see Phoebe, just know that she's been around as long as me and Cody have been together. You know, and the only reason why we got Phoebe was because we had Prue. And we felt bad about Prue being alone in the house when we were working. So we got Phoebe to keep Prue company. Because we didn't want like a cat being alone in the house, like, you know, when we weren't there. I felt that was selfish. I would want, like, you know, you know, with animals, as far as I go, like, you know, we had fish tanks, like, you know, like I don't want an animal to be in my house where having another animal to like bond with, like, you know, they need to see their own kind. They do. But Phoebe is just, oh, you just knocked me down, Phoebe. Come here. Oh my God, watch this. Phoebe. 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 All the time. She gets plenty of love. And let me tell you something. I have neglected my love for Georgie because I love Phoebe so much that, like, I want to give her all the attention because I know her time, her days are numbered. But, like, I'm telling you, Phoebe is going to outlive all of us. She is. Phoebe was never supposed to live past, like, 4 years old. They told me that when I got her. They said, Phoebe's not going to last past 4 years old. And they said, we have to fix her. I said, no, I'm not going to fix her. And I think that's why Phoebe's still here, to be honest with you. Because Phoebe is a dwarf cat, defying all the odds to still be alive now, 17 years later. And she is in the right house because we don't give up in this fucking house. We don't. Phoebe was given to me knowing that she's going to die in 5 years. And I refused to get her fixed because I didn't want her dying on me. And 14 years later, here we are, still with Phoebe. That's my little girl. And Phoebe's gonna live to like 25. I promise. 25, 29. You know, they'll be like alive somewhere between, like, you know, Lita Moon and Phoebe. And Lita Moon is gonna be like, how old is your cat? And Phoebe's gonna say 29. And Phoebe will be right because she's old as fuck, right? You're old as fuck, honey. Trust me, Phoebe's not going anywhere. She's not. She's not. I'm gonna be in my grave, buried, and then Phoebe's gonna be like in my coffin. Like, oh hi, give me attention. Like, that's what's gonna happen. Like that. No, I would never be in a coffin. I'd be cremated. So there's that. But you know, you get the idea. I don't want to be in a ground. I want to be cremated. I don't want to live in a big, great pine box for eternity. I want to be free of that. Well, Phoebe will give you all the time of day. She will go spread eagle for anyone. giving her attention. But okay, 3-hour mark. I think we're good. I am going to make this live private because I have to back it up. So when this live ends, that's why. Because I have to make this private and then back it up. So when Lita tries to strike me again, I am ready. I'm not gonna write you a love song, cause you asked for it, cause you need it. But what I will say, and I am speaking far away from the screen because I don't want people to really just hone in on my mouth because it's horrible. But what's important is that we get this horrible woman in jail. Look. Oh no, there you go. Phoebe, you ruined it. Oh no. So you can believe toothless, cat-loving John Yates. Or you can believe someone who's robbed the system, killed multiple babies, and had her husband cover her tracks for them. And like, you know what? At the bottom line, I talk about this like it's a recap of a 90-Day Fiance episode. And like, that's the problem I can't get past. Like, I post this stuff. What do you want now? I post this stuff to show what's going on. And I mean, like, think about, like, our country and, like, the climate, the zeitgeist. Ooh, I just said zeitgeist. And if you don't know what zeitgeist means, it's a German word in English meaning the climate of the times. So I'm not fucked out if I could pull that shit up, pull that shit out. But in the cultural zeitgeist, which is baby killers, look at Casey Anthony. Look at my cousin Andrea. Good old cousin Andrea, And what's sad is that people from the 90-Day Fiance universe who would if I was live right now talking about Jasmine and I had seen on Jasmine and her, I would have 4 times the amount of viewers I have in here right now. What's sad is that people who have watched the show for years that know that Lee's a horrible person, they don't care because Jasmine shaved her head. And how do you fight this? You know, I posted something with 90 Fiance update. 90 Fiance update has over 300,000 followers. I have over 100,000 followers. Let me show you this. To show you how people don't care. And that's why Lita is getting away with it. And I hope to God when I'm dead, because that will be shortly. I hope to God when I'm dead and Lita's still walking free, that people will go to my page and show this. Not gonna write you a love song. Because let me tell you something. With everything I've shown, and I'm not even done yet. I said on that live I would blitzkrieg Lita. And I'm going to continue doing that. And I could be driving right now doing deliveries. I could be at work right now getting extra hours, but I'm here with y'all getting reported. Guys, to bring this full circle, I am getting a love song written about me. I mean, how many people can say that? So, as long as I have one breath in my body, I will make sure that Lita goes down. Good night, everybody. Until tomorrow.